Hello and welcome inside the broadcast booth here at Lower Columbia College in Longview, Washington. I'm Sean O'Connor, your voice of the Everett Merchants in this final broadcast of this 2019 Everett Merchants season. Your Merchants 25-8 entering this contest against the Cowlitz Black Bears, looking to sweep the series against these Black Bears. So the Merchants defeated the Black Bears 4-2 last night with a big outing from Cody Kolb. 8 innings pitched, only giving up 1 run. He retired the last 18 he faced. And your starting pitcher for the Cowlitz Black Bears is Sam Lauderdale. Sam Lauderdale is an incoming freshman at Washington State University, hailing from Vancouver, Washington. He'll take on this Merchant lineup leading off. Number 12, Patrick Chung, playing second base. Number 13, Austin Hauk is the DH. Number 22, Sam Linscott in center field. Cleaning up the lineup is number 37, Jackson Swim in right field. Cody Blunt's hitting fifth and left. Nick Anderson at third base. Hitting seventh is Jack Sheward behind the dish. Ronnie Parker at shortstop, and the 9-hole hitter is Jake Tilley. Your Merchant starter tonight is Caden Cornett. He's wearing a microphone for us today, so we expect some good audio from that. We'll get that out to you as soon as we possibly can. As we get ready to get underway, I'd like to remind you that this is the final broadcast of this season. We are unable to broadcast the game in White Center tomorrow night. You can follow along live on the Highline Bears broadcast. It's on their Mixlr account. We'll get you that link when we can. But first things first,
the first pitch from Lauderdale is
the last out of conference game of the season. And Lauderdale delivers the first pitch from the wind. It's a ball inside. We are underway here in Cowlitz, Washington. Patrick Chung having an incredible season with the Merchants.
So now the first
Chung hitting .347 on the year. And the next pitch is a little blooper in the left field.
Fly ball to left.
Over, and the play is made. For out number 1, I'll bring up Austin Hauk, the designated hitter today. Austin Hauk hitting .316 on the season. Another great hitter on this Merchant lineup. The top half part of this lineup has been lethal for the Merchants. Top 4 all hitting over 300, and Cody Blunt has really come on as of late, hitting in the 5-hole. Bo Blacken coaching third. Mike McCulloch coaching first base, 1 away.
First pitch to Hauk.
Austin Hauk will face Lauderdale. Here's the pitch. It's low and inside. No, it's a called strike.
On the inside corner.
And Hauk already behind 1-0. 0-1. Beautiful day here in Longview, Washington. It is a warm day. This ball missing. And the count will leave it at 1-1. Temperatures in the mid-80s.
Now the count will go to 1-1 as
Moderate breeze coming in from center field. Here's the wind and the pitch from Lauderdale. It's a check swing ball taken inside. The count will go to 2-1. Home crowd doesn't like that call. Thought that their pitcher found his spot, but instead 2-1 the count to Hauk. Lauderdale delivers. The 2-1 is away. 3-1 the count. With Sam Linscott on deck, he'll be followed by Jackson Swim, should he be needed. 1 away, 3-1 the count, bases clear. We play on the top of the first inning.
3-1 on.
Here's Lauderdale's wind. And the 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike 2. 3-2 the count.
Is the count on Austin Hauk.
3-2 now on Hauk. Sam Linscott on deck. Lauderdale comes set. He winds and delivers. The pitch is a lifted ball in the right field. Back at the warning track. He's got room for out number 2. That'll bring up Sam Linscott with 2 away and nobody on. Linscott, another incredible bat for this Merchant team. He leads the team among qualified hitters in batting average, .363. He also leads the team in RBIs with 24. A great season for Sam Linscott. He's looking to get aboard to bring up the power right-handed bat of Jackson Swim. Here's the wind and the pitch from Sam Lauderdale. It's taken inside for a strike. Called strike. Lauderdale's found the strike zone on his first pitch to the first 3 batters. He'll wind and deliver. The 0-1. It's swung on foul ball.
Back into the net behind home.
Count will go to 0-2.
All right, Sam.
One more, Sam.
Merchants have gone quietly so far. Caden Cornett will be up to face this Cowlitz lineup in the bottom of the first inning. Here's the wind, and the 0-2 pitch to Sam Linscott is fouled away,
This is gonna be foul.
and we will do it again.
Down the left field line.
Merchants looking to sweep West Coast League teams this season. They're 2-0 currently, a win against the Port Angeles Lefties and a win against the Cowlitz Black Bears.
0-2 from
Here's the 0-2 pitch. It's lifted down the right field line,
back.
and the ball will get
Foul.
down in foul territory. We'll do it again.
Little bounce
Looks like it was going to get out of play, instead in between three defenders over to try to make the play.
between.
As Sam Linscott will get another chance at a 0-2 pitch.
And Price, who all three went for the ball, but it landed in between them and bounced over the fence.
Colton Sakamoto, Brian Cromwell, and Brandon DeBenedictis will lead off the bottom of the first inning. But first things first, an 0-2 count on Sam Linscott. Here's the wind, and the pitch from Lauderdale. It's upstairs. And the count goes to 1-2.
Now 1, 2 is the count.
Swim warming on, or in the on-deck circle. Here's the pitch to Linscott. The 1-2 is fouled away, and we'll do it again. A long battle here between Sam Lauderdale and Sam Linscott. 1-2 count, but we're about to see the seventh pitch of this at-bat. Linscott climbs in
Lauderdale.
and awaits for Lauderdale's pitch.
He will get his sign, and he'll come set.
Lauderdale set. He winds and delivers. The 1-2 pitch is inside,
Side.
and the count will go to 2-2.
1 and 2.
2-2 the count on Sam Linscott.
2 and 2.
The eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. A great battle by Sam early in this ball game against Lauderdale. Here's the wind, and the 2-2 pitch is rolling on and miss in the ball in the dirt. Sam Linscott will run it out, and it's thrown away. Sam Linscott will reach on the throwing error.
Will reach on a throwing error by
A strikeout with an error. Strikeout E2 will put Sam Linscott on at first base. The rare strikeout that leads to a base runner will bring up Jackson Swim, the leader in RBIs on this team, and a .347 batting average. Swim has had an excellent season this season, and he's looking to advance a runner here. Marchese will hold Linscott on at first base. Lauderdale delivers. This pitch is swung on and lifted into right field, and it's caught on the line to end the inning. The Merchants are retired. They leave a man on at first base. Sam Linscott stranded after a strikeout E2 as we head to the bottom of the first inning. Caden Cornett trots out to the mound looking to keep the scoreline at 0. Your Merchants. There's no score as we head to the bottom of the first inning. Welcome back to Everett Merchants baseball here in not Kamloops. That was several weeks ago. Welcome back to Cowlitz, Washington. Caden Cornett, the dominant pitcher for the Merchants, on the mound. Cornett 5-0 with an 0.81 ERA in 33 innings pitched. This first pitch to Sakamoto misses outside. For ball one. Cornett has walked 14 batters this season. Sakamoto will be followed by Brian Cromwell. This pitch will be catch the outside of the corner, or outside of the plates rather, for strike number one. 1-1 the count. Cornett is wearing a microphone for us tonight. We'll hope to get some good audio for you in the next few days. This pitch cold, a strike, looked to be outside, but a called strike 1 and 2. Caden Cornett working ahead early. Breeze blowing in from left field. The 1-2 pitch from Cornett is a ground ball snared by Caden Cornett. He'll throw it over in time for the out. It'll bring up Brian Cromwell, the left fielder. Merchants looking to remain undefeated in non-conference and non-tournament play. They've had an extraordinary season. 26-8-1 on the year. And they're looking to improve that record with another win here tonight. This pitch is a cold strike on the inside corner.
Cold strike on the inside.
And the count goes to 0-1.
Braden DeBenedictis, who hit a home run in last night's game.
DeBenedictis on deck. The 1-0, or the 0-1 is a ground ball over to Parker. He'll throw over in time. A nice pick by Jake Tilley for out number 2. It'll bring up Braden DeBenedictis. DeBenedictis hit a home run in yesterday's ball game to cut the score to set the lead rather to 4-2. DeBenedictis looking to do the same here.
Something that Blackbirds fans have never seen. DeBenedictis playing third.
DeBenedictis will swing on the first pitch and pop it up into the right field gap.
The center fielder and right fielder.
The right fielder there. Jackson swing with a nice running catch. And the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Cowlitz Black Bears. When we come back, Kobe Blunt's Nick Anderson and Jack Sheward will hit for the Everett Merchants. You're watching Everett Merchants baseball here in Cowlitz, Washington. Stay with us. Welcome back to Cowlitz, Washington. You may have noticed in the half inning a number of inflatable animals dancing around. Those were the Superstars, performing dance/comedy group, it appears, as they will be performing throughout the evening. We'll try to get the cameras on them as much as possible. Leading off the inning for the Merchants in the top of the second inning is Kobe Blunt. Kobe Blunt playing left field tonight. He's batting .277 on the season. Here's the pitch. It's a ground ball to the shortstop. Kobe Blunt will be thrown out in time. And Kobe Blunt is retired for the first out of the inning. Nick Anderson up next. He's the third baseman for the Merchants, batting sixth tonight. Nick Anderson, a key part of this infield. He has been excellent on the defensive side of things this season. Here's the pitch, and Anderson will take a ball inside.
First pitch to him, and it's outside.
Anderson, only a 170 hitter on the season,
Ball one.
but has been able to make up for that on the defensive end. Here's the 1-0 pitch. It's a tapper right to the pitcher. The throw over in time to record the out. 2 away here in the top of the second inning. It'll bring up Jack Stewart. Stewart leading the team in on-base percentage this season, getting on base at a rate of .514. And his batting average not too shabby either, hitting right at .300 this season. 2 up, 2 down. Jack Stewart climbing in. On deck is Riley Parker playing shortstop, replacing Max Neal, the only change in the lineup from yesterday's game. Here's the line and the pitch to Stewart. He'll take a bouncing ball down low. 306 down the left field line. 329 down the right field line, and a very, very short fence in left field. We'll do more after this pitch. The 1-0 is inside. 2-0 the count.
Taken inside for ball two.
The fence at the bullpen of the Merchants is about maybe 2 feet high. It's a very short porch out in left field. The 2-0 pitch on the way to Jack and misses outside. 3-0 to Jack Stewart.
Just outside.
The fence short enough that just a couple years ago in the junior college, or in the championship series for the Lower Community College, outfielder made a leaping grab over the fence to end the game. This is a called strike at the knees. I made the highlight reels all over the place, and it's rightfully so. That was a very impressive feat to end the ball game. Time is called, and we'll get a new baseball out to Sam Lauderdale.
Baseball.
Parker on deck. In the hole is Jake Tilley, should he be needed. We play in the top of the second inning. Lauderdale comes set, he'll wind and deliver. The 3-1 is inside. It gets away a 5-pitch walk rather to Jack Stewart, and a 2-out base runner will bring Riley Parker to the dish with 2 on and 1, or two away and 1 on.
Did not play last night.
Parker, a 161 hitter on the season. Once again, not an offensive player, but he has more than made up for on the left side of the infield. The Merchants fielding the best defensive team that Harold Pyatt has ever seen. He's mentioned multiple times this season. It's a very quality defensive team, and that's shown throughout the season. Here's the first pitch. It's a inside and low for ball 1. Infield straight up, outfield is as well. Stewart takes his lead. We're in the oven a minute. Likely a chance to steal. Here's the 1-0. It's swung on and lifted into right field. This could be trouble getting down, but instead Bryce will make the catch to retire the side. Merchants get no runs on no hits, no errors, and a single man left on base. We head to the bottom of the second inning. Your score: the Merchants 0 and the Cowlitz Black Bears 0. Welcome back to Davis Story Field. I'm Sean O'Connor, your voice of the Everett Merchants. No scores we play in the bottom of the second inning. Josh Marquesi climbing into the batter's box. He is 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts against the Merchants. And he'll face Caden Cornett, 143 batting average on the season for Marquesi. Here's the pitch to Cornett. It misses away for ball 1. Excuse me, a 261 batting average on the season for Marquesi. 0 for 4 last night. This pitch is swung on, grounded right past a diving Patrick Chung, and the first base hit of the evening belongs to Josh Marquesi to lead off the bottom of the second inning. It'll bring up Luke Price, the right fielder. Price went 1 for 4 last night, striking out 1 time.
Jersey number 1, the junior from the University of Oklahoma.
Price playing right field tonight and looking to drive ahead the runner. Nobody out and a man on first base for the Cowlitz Black Bears.
Luke Price.
Leader in RBIs. Here's the pitch. It's a check swing. It's a called strike of the knees.
Called strike 1.
0-1 the count on Luke Price. Caden Cornett looking to keep the runners off the scoreboard for the Cowlitz Black Bears. Here's the pitch from Cornett. From the stretch is a called strike inside. 0-2 the count.
Luke Price.
Luke Price.
The Black Bears are, if you're just joining us,
looking to advance the runner.
Second in the division.
Here's the line. And the pitch. It's a swung ground ball right to the shortstop. This could be 2. Over to Chung for 1. On the first in time for the double play. 6-4-3 double play. And the Merchants clear the base paths 2 away and brings up Seth Beckstead. Seth Beckstead did not play in yesterday's ball game. And he's a 250 hitter on the season, playing the catcher for the Cowlitz Black Bears. On deck is Zach Smith.
Is hitting 255.
Here's the pitch. This one's popped up down the third base line. Bunchfield taking a look, and nobody will get it. It'll bounce into the Merchants' dugout. Foul ball, 0-1 the count. Lots of excitement for a foul ball, getting out of play. Harmlessly for the Black Bears.
All state as a senior for the state.
Breeze is
Arizona.
Holding steady and swirling around here in southern Washington. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Cornett. It's a low ball. 1-1 the count. Cornett readies. He winds and delivers. The 1-1 pitch is swung on, fouled away, and the count is quickly 1-2 with 2 away. 2 straight foul balls gets the count to 1-2.
Get up. Zach Smith is on deck for the Black.
Zach Smith will be followed by Jacob Childers. Should he be needed?
Black Bears debut, I believe.
Cornett winds and delivers. The 1-2 pitch is low, and the count will go to 2-2. Cornett comes set. Here's the wind. And the 2-2 pitch on the way. It's outside. 3-2. We'll see a payoff pitch with 2 away and a full count. Breeze starting to stiffen out, coming in from left field.
We'll take another pitch.
Cornett winds and delivers. The payoff pitch is upstairs and away. We'll draw a 2-out walk. Seth Beckstead stands on first base as Zach Smith climbs to the dish, the shortstop for tonight's ball game. Zach Smith, the 231 hitter on the season, looking to get it done here with 2 away in the bottom of the second inning. Zach Smith did not appear in yesterday's game either, and will look to get aboard with 2 away. Cornett winds and delivers. The pitch is fouled away, and the count will go to 0-1. Cornette actually working from the stretch now with a man on first base.
With 2 outs in the inning.
When the Merchants come up, they will send 9, 1, and 2. Jake Tilley, Patrick Chung, and Austin Hauk to the dish as they look to pick up their first run of the ballgame. No runs on no hits for the Merchants. No runs on 1 hit and an error for the Black Bears.
He looks over
The 0-1 pitch, Cornette's time is called. As Zach Smith getting a little anxious in the batter's box. Cornette leads the team in pickoffs to first base.
Trouble for the pitcher.
He has an excellent move to first base. Watch for the pickoff. Here's the 0-1 pitch, swung on and fouled away. 0-2 the count.
Behind the grandstand.
0-2 the count on Zach Smith. Caden Cornette may attempt to pick off here.
Now 0-2.
Depends on if he wants to face Zach Smith with the bases clean or with the man on. Cornette comes set. He's pitching from the stretch. Here's the pitch. The 0-2 is down low. Pop up by Jack Sheward popping up. The back pick has worked for the Merchants this season as they have been absolutely extraordinary on keeping the running game down. Cornette leading the charge in that department. The 1-2 from Caden Cornette is down low, and the count will even at 2-2.
If Zach Smith can reach base on a walk, that would be the second straight walk from Cornette.
Cornette's looking to avoid issuing his third base runner of the evening.
And the third base runner.
Third base runner of the inning also, as he pitched a 1-2-3 first.
And for the game.
Time call, late time call.
Time called.
And can't tell who called the time. Who called time there? That might have actually been Jack Sheward, the catcher for the Merchants.
2-2.
Tilley holding the runner on at first base. Beckstead on at first. The 1-2 pitch on the way is lined into center field. Linscott back. He's got it, and that will retire the side. The Merchants, or excuse me, the Cowlitz Black Bears surrender or score no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and a single man left on base. When we come back, the Merchants will send Jake Tilley, Patrick Chung, and Austin Hauk to the dish. You are watching Everett Merchants Baseball in Cowlitz, Washington. Stay with us.
Drop, even the ones to make it hot. Electric shock, energy like a billion watts. Space be when the speakers pop. Galactic home and move the spot. The bumping in your when you come in the spot. Don't
Sam,
Jack
KBO.
Cowlitz.
Welcome back to the bottom of the third inning. Caden Cornett's on the mound, and new third baseman is Max Neal. An interesting situation developing there. We will get to you information if it comes available. The Merchants, or rather, Jacob Childers making his debut as a Cowlitz Black Bear tonight. He'll take a ball down low, 1-0 the count. Cornett winds and delivers. The 1-0 is upstairs, 2-0 the count.
Now 2-0 is the count
to Jacob Childers.
Childers is a graduate of R.A. Long High School, right here in Longview.
2-0 the count. Cornett winds and delivers. The 2-0. It's swung on, popped high. Chung heading over, but Tilly will camp underneath it at the line. He'll make the catch for out number one.
For out number one.
The pop out will bring up the 9-hole hitter Sam Ireland. Sam Ireland on the season, a 234 hitter. Sam Ireland went 0 for 2 last night with a walk. He also scored one of the only 2 runs the Black Bears scored last night.
Sweet.
1 run on 1 hit for the Merchants, no runs on a hit and an error for the Black Bears. Here's the first pitch to Ireland. It's a called strike on the inside corner.
This is a called
The count goes to 0-1.
Sam Ireland.
Here's the wind. And the 0-1 pitch. It's a ball just outside. And Ireland appreciates the call. Cornett not a big fan. On deck is leadoff man Colton Sakamoto.
That last pitch, and it's outside.
The 1-1 pitch is check swing. He wins.
Did he go?
Swinging strike. And the count goes to 1-2 with 1 away. Cornett
Count will be 1-2.
has been dealing this ball game, only allowing 2 base runners and erasing 1 with a double play.
So here comes the 1-2 from
1-2. Here it comes. Cornett winds and delivers.
And
the pitch is a ground ball. It'll be picked up by Chung. Throw over in time to record the out. 2 away. Will bring up the leadoff man Colton Sakamoto. 0 for 1 tonight. Sakamoto went 0 for 4 last night, striking out twice. And on the season, Sakamoto a 226 hitter, leading off for the Bears today, or the Black Bears today.
But last night went
Cornett winds and delivers. The first pitch is a little blooper in the left field. Blunt's charging, and he'll make the catch. A 1-2-3 inning for Caden Cornett. When we come back, your Merchants look to add on. They'll send up Max Nealon, Jack Stewart, and Riley Parker. You're watching Everett Merchants baseball in Cowlitz, Washington, as they play the Black Bears. Merchants lead 1-0. Welcome back to the top of the fourth inning here in Cowlitz, Washington. I'm Sean O'Connor, your voice of the Everett Merchants. Max Nealon will lead things off. An interesting situation developing here in Cowlitz as Nealon, a defensive change in the third inning for Nick Anderson.
Number 11, Max
Nealon,
who pinch hit for Nick,
hitting 206 on the season. He'll take a
for
ball down low, 1-0 the count.
and the first pitch to him
On deck is Jack Sheward.
outside.
Riley Parker in the hole, and Jake Tilley will follow. Here's the line, and the pitch from Lauderdale. It's a ground ball up the middle, picked up by the shortstop. The throw over is thrown away, and E6 will get Nealon on base. I believe that's an E6. We'll see what the official scoring decision is, but I'm going to believe that would be an error. We'll wait for the decision.
Waiting on the official scoring decision, but that would cause
For the moment, that is an E6, and it is indeed an E6. It'll bring up Jack Sheward with a man on board. Jack Sheward has yet to record an at-bat. He walked in his first plate appearance. Has a chance to move up the runner on first base. Bud shown. Sheward chops it down. The pitcher will throw over for the single out. A sacrifice bunt will get the job done and move up Max Nealon to second base. Riley Parker up next, 0 for 1 tonight. Looking to hit a ball hard in the gap, but Nealon has a speed for days. He can score on pretty much any ball in the outfield.
A runner on second. Here is Riley Parker.
Riley Parker digs in, waits for the Sam Lauderdale pitch. Merchants looking to stay undefeated in WCL play. Here it comes. The pitch is in tight. 1-0 the count on Riley Parker.
For ball 1. Now 1-0.
A beautiful evening here in Cowlitz, Washington, as the temperature begins to cool. The 1-0 pitch on the way. It's swung on and lifted into center field. Running back is the center fielder. He's at the warning track. Nealon will go back and tag, but the play is made. Nealon will stay at second base, and it'll bring up Jake Tilley with 2 away. Tilley 0 for 1 tonight with a fly out. He'll be looking to hit a ball hard. Nearly getting a home run in the first inning was Jake Tilley. He was robbed at the short left field fence by left fielder Brian Cromwell.
Colton Sakamoto.
Tilley readies for Sam Lauderdale's pitch. Lauderdale working from the stretch.
Steps in.
He comes set.
And
the pitch from Lauderdale is in tight for ball 1.
Now 1-0.
1-0 your score. 1 run on 1 hit for the Merchants. No runs on 1 hit and 2 errors for the Black Bears.
After this.
Chung on deck. 0 for 2 is Chung tonight. Here's the line and the pitch. It's in tight and high. 2-0 the counts to Jake Tilley.
Now 2-0.
Chung, a dangerous hitter, has struggled in this series, but has a chance to turn that around if Tilley can reach. 2-0 the count.
Now here comes the 2-0
to Jake Tilley. Lauderdale readies. Here it comes. The 2-0 pitch is swung on and fouled away. The count's going to 2 and 1.
2 and 1.
Reminder, the Merchants finish their season tomorrow at Mel Olson Stadium in White Center, Washington. That game starts at 7:05. That game will unfortunately not be available on our broadcast. However, the Highline Bears will broadcast that game live. You can catch it on their stream. Check their YouTube channel or check their Facebook channel or Facebook page rather for more information. Time is called by Jake Tilley. He'll step out as Lauderdale held the ball for what seems like forever. We play at Lower Columbia College here. Here's the pitch. It's swung on, fouled away, and the counts will even at 2 and 2.
Premiered on this day as Babe Ruth had his last public appearance in 19.
2 and 2 here at David Story Field on Jake Tilley. 2 away and a man on second base. We play in the top of the 4th inning. Another quick game so far. Lauderdale delivers. The 2-2 is a chase. Swung on and missed. What a pitch by Sam Lauderdale. It strands a man at second base. The Everett's pick up no runs on no hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. When we come back, we'll play the bottom of the 4th inning. Caden Cornett looks to keep the scoreline even, or keep the scoreline where it's at. You're watching Everett versus Baseball in Cowlitz, or rather in Cowlitz, Washington. Stay with us. Welcome back. Brian Cromwell leading off the bottom of the 4th inning for the Cowlitz Black Bears, and he'll face the dominant Caden Cornett. Here's the line and the pitch to Cromwell. It's a check swing, fouled off, and the count is 0-1. It fouled off the knob of the bat. Looks like it hit him, but a swing at that ball negates the hit by a pitch, if it indeed did catch a piece of him. And the count's 0-1.
Bottom of the 4th inning, the Black Bears trail 1-0. Center field.
Cromwell went 0 for 3 last night with a strikeout and an RBI. Here's the pitch. It's a swinging, lifted ball. Jack Sheward going over. He's taking a peek, and it will be just out of play. Jack Sheward thought he had a chance, but bounced off the fence and was unable to recover. 0-2 the count now with nobody out. Cornett looking for his first strikeout of the game. 1-0 your score. Merchants lead. 1 run on 1 hit, no errors. Black Bears, no runs on 1 hit and 2 errors committed. Cornett winds and delivers. The pitch is a swinging chopper foul, and the count will stay at 0-2. And to the count on Brian Cromwell. Cornett readies. Here's the wind. And the 0-2 pitch on the way to Cromwell. It's a lifted ball into the right field gap. Linscott's there, and he's got it. 4 outs, number 1. It'll bring up Brian De Benedictis, 0 for 1 tonight. De Benedictis went 1 for 3 with a home run in yesterday's ballgame. He also struck out 1 time. On deck is Josh Marquesi, the only batter in this Black Bears lineup to reach on a base hits this evening.
Apparently the Black Bears first baseman.
Cornett winds and delivers. The pitch to De Benedictis is swung on and lifted over to first base. Tilly will camp underneath it, right at the bag. It makes the catch. 4 outs, number 2.
That's 2 outs.
6 consecutive retired by Caden Cornett. It'll bring up Josh Marquesi, 1 for 1 tonight with a single, was erased by a double play in the 2nd inning.
Josh Marquesi.
Quick work by Cornett, the wind, and the first pitch to Marquesi is upstairs, 1-0.
1-0.
Cornett gets his sign quickly.
Cornett gets a sign.
He'll wind and deliver. The 1-0 pitch on the way to Marchese is low and away. 2-0 the count.
Now 2-0.
To Marchese. Marchese, first baseman tonight. Josh Marchese. Power left-handed bat. Here's the 2-0 count. It's low and away. 3-0 the count.
Now 3-0 to Marchese.
Cornette comes off the mound to ask some questions there.
The streak that the pitcher.
6 consecutive retired. The 3-0 count from Cornette. It misses outside. A 4-pitch walk for Marchese. We'll give the Black Bears a 2-out base runner and bring up Luke Price. Price 0 for 2 tonight, or 0 for 1 tonight, grounded into a double play.
RBI.
Price playing right field tonight. 2 away and a man on first base is Josh Marchese. Here comes the pitch. It's swung on, fouled away down the first base side, and we'll see a 1-0 pitch, an 0-1 pitch rather. No runs on 2 hits. No runs on 1 hit and 2 errors for the Black Bears. They have a man on first base. 1 run on 1 hit, no errors for your Merchants. 1-0 your score in the bottom of the 4th inning. Here's the pitch. It's swung on and missed. Ball got away from Jack Sheward momentarily, but he's able to jump him on top of it. 0-2 the count here in the bottom of the 4th inning with 2 away. Merchants have 1 game remaining after this one. At high line, here's the 0-2 pitch. It's low and away. Nice stop there by Jack Sheward, and the count's 1-2.
And the count is now 1-2.
Caden Cornette.
Price.
Comes set. The 1-2 pitch is on its way. The 1-2 is low inside, and the count will go to 2-2.
2-2.
Caden Cornette looking to get out of the inning and turn it back over to his offense. A 1-0 scoreline. We'll see the top of the order. Chung, Hauk, and Linscott when we play the top of the 5th. Here's the 2-2 pitch. It's a ground ball foul, and we'll do it again. Jake Tilley holding on. Marchese at first base.
Being held on over at first.
Price ready to face Cornette. Here's the 2-2 pitch. It's a swinging foul ball. Jack hurts his hands there, and he's down in a ton of pain. And out comes Harold Pyatt. We're going to take a quick break. 2-2 the count. We have an injured player in Jack Sheward. We will be back. You're watching Everett versus Baseball at the Lower Columbia College in Cowlitz, Washington. Stay with us. Welcome back. Jack Sheward appears to have shaken it off. It appears that Jack Sheward did not take a foul ball off his hand. It took it off a more unmentionable area of the human body. He's trying to shake it off, and he'll get down in his crouch and appears to be ready to go. Good work there by Jack Sheward.
You cannot say over the radio.
2-2 the count with 2 away and a man on first base. Here's the pitch. It's swung on and lifted way up high in the infield. On comes Riley Parker. He'll make the catch, and that will retire the side. The Merchants strand a black bear at first base. When we return, your Merchants hold the top of their lineup up in the top of the fifth inning. Stay with us. Welcome back to Kamloops, or excuse me, once again, not Kamloops. This is Cowlitz, Washington, as the Superstars once again performing in the middle of the innings. Patrick Chung will lead off the inning. 1-0 Merchants lead in the top of the fifth inning. Patrick Chung waits for the performance to end as this performance continues. The pitcher for the PA Lefties is Sam Lauderdale. He's still on the bump. He's pitched 4 innings, given up 1 run on a single hit. He's also given up a walk. He's hit a man, and 2 base runners have reached on errors. Excuse me, he's walked 2 men. So 6 base runners allowed by this team, or by this starting pitcher. As the performance continues, a player was eaten by the clam and split out with with only his boxers on. A very interesting performance. Patrick Chung climbs in, the lineup turns over with nobody on here on the top of the 5th inning. Patrick Chung once again having an absolutely extraordinary season with these Merchants. Third highest batting average on the season, saying 347 on the season, actually tied for second, excuse me, at 347.
Everett Merchant.
Long delay here as the inflatable character's having issues getting off the field.
The Gator.
And this is turning into a bit of a distraction here in the ballpark. It's all fun and games until the delay goes a little bit too long. And we continue with the delay, and the Gator starts moving.
Rob finally got Gator going.
And the Clam will escape into the outfield as the pitcher misses the catcher on a warm-up pitch there. Nice throwback by the umpire. Well done, sir.
Number 12, coming up next to bat. Second baseman Patrick.
Ross working behind the dish. Great toss there. Patrick Chung will climb in and get this 5th inning started finally, as the fence in first base is officially closed. Music stops and we're ready to get back underway with Patrick Chung facing Sam Lauderdale for the 3rd time tonight. He's 0 for 2 so far. Here's the pitch. It's low for ball 1.
And
1-0 the count to Patrick Chung.
Ball 1. Now 1-0.
Merchants looking for more insurance runs. This pitch up and in inside on the hands. 2-0 the count. Lengthy delay may have affected pitcher Sam Lauderdale, as it tends to do for pitchers. This is a wind, and the 2-0 pitch is swung on into center field. It will get down for a base hit. Patrick Chung picks up the Merchants' 2nd hit of the game. It's a leadoff single for Patrick Chung. It'll bring up Austin Hauk, who's 0 for 1 with a hit by pitch and the run scored.
Number 13, designated hitter Austin Hauk.
Hauk is the DH tonight.
And now Hauk, who is 0 for 1 on the day with a hit by pitch.
He'll climb in. 0 for 1 hit by pitch. He came around to score on the Jackson Swim RBI single. Lauderdale working from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Instead of move back to first base. Nothing doing.
Chung is back.
Chung back in plenty of time.
Which one do you like better? Slamming your cow? I don't know.
Chung slides out. Takes his lead. Another pick-off move. Nothing doing. Chung staying very close to the bag.
First and nothing going on.
1 run on 2 hits for the Merchants with a man on first base. No runs on a single hit and 2 errors committed by the Cowlitz Black Bears. We play top of the 5 here on a beautiful Friday. It's a beautiful bunt right back to the pitcher. Headed to first base, and it is in tie. Austin Hauk, a sacrifice bunt will advance the runner to second base. 1-3 the bunt. Chung on second base. It'll bring up Sam Linscott, who has reached on both his at-bats, but is 0 for 1 with a walk. He reached on an error on the strikeouts in the first inning.
Both times as he
Jackson Swim on deck. He would be next.
And reached base safely on an E2 in the 3rd inning. In the 1st inning.
Lauderdale checks on his runner and delivers. First pitch is well inside for ball 1.
For ball 1.
Patrick Chung standing on second base. Sam Linscott in the batter's box and Jackson Swim on deck. Lauderdale delivers. The 1-0, it's a slicing ball into right field for a base hit. They're going to hold Chung at third base. The single will put runners on the corners with nobody, with 1 out. Another base hit for the Merchants. 3 hits now for the Merchants and 2 base runners in the inning. Will bring up Jackson Swim with 1 away. And the manager for the Black Bears coming out. Head coach Gary Twite will make a move to the bullpen.
Warm up for the Black Bears.
Or will he make a move to the bullpen? They're having a discussion. No movements. We'll take a short break. When we come back, Merchants have runners on the corners with 1 away until the 5th. Welcome back. No move made, and Sam Linscott will face the starter, Jackson Swim will face the starter, Sam Lauderdale. With 1 away and runners on the corners, a 1-0 Merchant lead, and they'll look to blow this game open with a well-hit ball here.
We'll look in and get a sign.
Jackson Swim 1 for 2 tonight with an RBI single. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. This pitch is inside on the hands. It'll hit Jackson Swim. Or excuse me. Yes, it will hit Jackson Swim, and he'll head over to first base. And the bases are loaded.
So now the bases are loaded for the Everett Merchants.
I don't understand what they mean. Like,
Kobe Blunt will come up with the bases loaded and 1 away. He's 0 for 2. He reached on a fielder's choice. So he did not reach on a fielder's choice, as that was the third out of the inning. Jackson Swim was erased on that fielder's choice in the inning. Here's the pitch. It's inside, nearly getting away from the catcher. But a good stop there by Seth Beckstead. Beckstead working the count, or rather working the signs for Sam Lauderdale as they face Kobe Blunt. Apologize for any background noise. It's a loud press box. This pitch down low, 2-0 the count to Kobe Blunt. Nowhere to put him. Some light tossing going on in the Merchants bullpen. It's quite interesting as Caden Cornett is cruising so far. The work continues in the Black Bears bullpen. Lauderdale gets the sign from Beckstead. The 2-0 pitch is swung on, a chopping ball to the shortstop over to nobody. An infield single as the ball was mishandled by the shortstop. Everybody reaches. An RBI single for Kobe Blunt. And it'll bring up Max Nealon. 2-0 your score.
See what they record that.
That should be a base hit. It is. A base hit's 2-0 the score.
And here's Max Nealon.
I would be stunned if they changed that to an error, but we will let you know if they do. Max Nealon up with the bases loaded.
For Anderson.
And 1 away. 2-0 your score. This ball is a called strike on the inside corner. Oh, that was the first strike thrown on a ball not hit in play this inning. Lauderdale comes sets. Here's the one, and the 0-1. It's swung on, lifted deep to center field. Runners are going to tag. The catch is made. The runner comes home. Sam Linscott is safe on the sacrifice fly. 3-0 your score. Great, smart base running there. The play was an awkward one. 3-0 your score. Nealon with the RBI sacrifice fly, and the score is now 3-0. An awkward running catch made by the center fielder Colton Sakamoto led to the sacrifice fly. Sam Linscott thinking that he could score from there, and he could indeed. It'll bring up Jack Sheward. Sheward is yet to record an at-bat. He's reached on a walk and sacrificed a man as the swinging strike number 1 brings the count to 0-1. On deck is Riley Parker. The runners on first and second with 2 away. 2 runs have scored in the inning.
I'm feeling my eyes are really bright today, as I don't have any shade where I'm sitting.
0-1 the count to Sam Lauderdale deals an 0-1 count. Runners get their leads. Here it comes. The 0-1 pitch is outside. 1-1 the count to Jack Sheward.
Outside.
Be confident, Sam.
Sheward has had 2 productive at-bats this game, or 2 productive plate appearances. He's walked and sacrificed.
Sheward
looking to drive in another run with a well-hit ball. Lauderdale delivers the pitch. It's outside. 2-1 the count. Great take there by Jack. Had a rough game. Had a rough moment behind the plate in the previous inning. Was hit in his unmentionables with a foul ball. Is able to shake it off and stay in this ball game. 2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. It's inside. No, it's not. It's a cold strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-2 the count with 2 away. 2 on in the top of the 5th inning. 3 runs on 4 hits for your Merchants. No runs on 1 hit and 2 errors committed by the Merchants. Or excuse me, committed by the Cowlitz Black Bears. No errors committed by the Merchants. Here's the 2-2 pitch. It's swung on over the third baseman's head. They're going to rave home Jackson Swim. This is sliding play into third base. An RBI single as Kobe Blunt goes first to third on a weakly hit ball into center field, or into right field, left field. I'll get it on one of these attempts. An RBI single and the runner goes first to third. So runners on the corner still with 2 away, and a 4-0 scoreline. Riley Parker will face a new pitcher, a pitching change here in the top of the 5th inning. Your Merchants lead 4-0. Stay with us. Welcome back to Cowlitz, Washington. I'm Sean O'Connor, your voice of the Everett Merchants. 4-0 your score. Merchants lead the Black Bears as the starter for tonight's game. Sam Lauderdale's night is over. He'll be replaced by number 17, Kyle Smith. Smith hailing from Whitby, Ontario. 6'6" right-hander, 220 pounds, going to Niagara University. He's a sophomore. 1-1 record, 5.58 ERA, 8 games, 19 in the 3rd innings pitched. This pitch misses. He struck out 16 and walked 15. First pitch misses to Riley Parker, 1-0 the count. The book's still open on the starter, Sam Lauderdale, as he's responsible for the runners on the corners. This is a big swing and a miss on a ball away and low. And the count will go to 1-1.
Miss.
Parker 0 for 2 tonight with a pair of flyouts.
And this is Riley Parker, shortstop.
Here's the pitch to Parker. Swung on a miss, throw down to first base, nearly gets Sheward as this throw goes to third base as things started to get a little bit frisky there. Sheward back. 1-2 the count now, as Merchants thought about getting weird there, but decided against it. Signs being issued by Bo Blacken, not exactly happy with his runner at first base. Jack Sheward may look to take off here. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. It's a swing and a miss to retire the side. 2-3 the put out, and that will end the inning. But the Merchants pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 4-0 your score as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Your Merchants lead 4-0 when we return. Welcome back. We play in the bottom of the 5th inning. Your Merchants lead the Cowlitz Black Bears 4-0. 4 runs on 5 hits for the Merchants, no runs on 1 hit, and 2 errors committed by the Cowlitz Black Bears. Caden Cornett has been dominant, allowing only 3 base runners through 4 innings pitched. Here's the pitch. It's a swinging foul ball by Seth Beckstead. The count goes to 0-1. Beckstead gets recording at bat. He walked in his first appearance of the evening in the 2nd inning. 0-1 the count to Beckstead. Cornett will wind and deliver. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. It's lifted high and deep into the left center field gap, but Sam Linscott is there to make the catch for out number 1.
Linscott, he is there to make the catch.
Bring up Zach Smith 0 for 1 tonight. Smith playing shortstop for the Black Bears this evening as the sun continues to set here in Cowlitz, Washington. Reminder, if you want to watch these Merchants play a ball game this season, your last chance is tomorrow in White Center. They'll take on the Highline Bears in the final game of PIL action. First pitch at 7:05 as this pitch misses low and inside. 1-0 the count. Another reminder, that game will not be available on our YouTube channel. This is the final game that I will bring to you this season. It's been an absolute pleasure calling games for the Merchants this season. This pitch is lifted sky high behind home plate. Jack Sheward taking a look, and he will make the play. A great play by Jack Sheward for the 2nd out of the inning. Bring up Jacob Childers making his Cowlitz debut. He's 0 for 1 tonight with a pop out to Jake Tilley at first base. Sam Ireland's on deck should he be needed.
Tonight's designated hitter. Make some noise for Jacob.
The Merchants playing straight up. Middle infielders towards the sides, or towards the lines rather, and Sam Linscott playing in the right field gap. Here's the first pitch from Cornett. It's swung on and fouled off. Great composure there by the third base coach, not even flinching on that ball hit right towards him. As Jacob Bogart's making a fool of himself, running down, getting that ball, absolutely sprinting to recover that foul ball. Childers ready to face the 0-1 count as Bogarts gets back into the dugout. A class clown through and through. Here's the 0-1. It's just a little outside. Rough call there on that pitch from Cornett. 1-1 the count. Cornett will wind. He works quickly. The delivery of the 1-1 pitch. It's a called strike inside. The zone appears to be slanted slightly towards the inside of the right-handed batter. Here's the pitch from Cornett. It's a ground ball chopper up the first base line. Cornett will pick it up, and he'll shuttle over in time to record the out. A bit of an awkward play, but Cornett will get the out. 1-2-3 go to Black Bears as we head to the top of the 6th inning. Emergence lead 4-0. Welcome back. Jake Tilley will lead off the top of the 6th inning. Merchants lead this ball game by a score of 4-0. Caden Cornett absolutely dealing on the mound. He's only allowed a single hit as a called strike is taken by Jake Tilley. Kyle Smith on the mound for the Cowlitz Black Bears. He struck out the only man he's faced so far. This ball misses outside. Chung and Hauk waiting on deck and in the hole, respectively.
1-1 count now.
Smith waits. Long hold, time called by Jake Tilley. As a very long hold by the pitcher. Now it's a quick pitch. Jake Tilley will take a cold strike outside. That ball looked well away. But an 0-2 or a 1-2 count
1-2.
coming to Jake Tilley. Kyle Smith
1-2 is on its way.
will wind and deliver. The 1-2 pitch is low and away.
Or ball 2.
2-2 the count. 2-2 the count with nobody away. Jake Tilley leads off the inning against Kyle Smith. On deck, Patrick Chung. 4-0 the Merchants lead. Here's the pitch. It swung on and popped up right to the second baseman, Sam Ireland. Drifting back in will make the catch for out number 1. I'll bring up Patrick Chung, 1 for 3 tonight with a single. He came around to score on a sacrifice hit, a Sam Linscott single, and a Jackson swim. Or excuse me, and a Cody Blunt RBI single.
Three runs in the last inning from the
4 runs on 5 hits for the Merchants, no runs on 1 hit, and 2 errors committed by the Black Bears. Here's the wind and the pitch. Here it's inside. 1-0 the count. Merchants wearing their black tops, white pants, and white lettering. Cowlitz in their white pants, orange tops, and white lettering with green hats and trim. This pitch is, it's into the right field corner. That's a fair ball. Patrick Chung hitting the second base. They might think 3, but they're going to hold him for a double. The second hit of the evening for Patrick Chung. He's 2 for 4 with a double and a run scored. What a night for Patrick Chung. It'll bring up Boston Hauk. 0 for 1 with a sacrifice and a hit by pitch. He came around to score in the 3rd inning. Hauk looking to hit the ball into the gap to pick up an RBI.
now with
4-0 Merchants. 4 runs on 6 hits for the Merchants. No runs on a single hit, and 2 errors committed by the Cowlitz Black Bears. Here's the pitch. Hauk will take a called strike, and the count's 0-1.
This is the last non-league game, I believe, of Black Bears season.
Kyle Smith looks in and gets a sign he likes from Beckstead. Here's the pitch. It's swung on, fouled straight back. 0-2 the counts to Austin Hauk. 1 away and a man on second base in Patrick Chung. The great speed of ball in the outfield would likely score the runner.
Into the backstop. 0-2 on.
Bo Blacken throws the armor of Patrick Chung into the dugout. He steps back to his third base position.
Tomorrow we will play the Walla Walla Sweets for a 3-game series. And the Black Bears will be
Chung gets his lead. This pitch to Hauk is a called strike 3. And that is the second out of the inning. Austin Hauk doesn't like it. That pitch was pretty far outside to be called a strike in that situation. But it'll ring up Sam Linscott, who's reached all 3 times he's hit today. He's reached on an error, a walk, and a single, and came around to score in the 5th inning.
Next Thursday,
Jackson Swim on deck.
Black Bears will come back home. And next Friday,
Sam Linscott readies for the pitch. The pitch will come from Kyle Smith, and it is a called strike on the outside corner. Patrick Chung returns to second base. Infield shifted ever so slightly to the left.
Sam Linscott, yes. And then
Outfield straight up.
Post-league season,
Linscott waits for the pitch.
Portland to face
The 0-1 is a called ball upstairs, and the count will even at 1-1.
called upstairs.
1-1, 2 away, ran on second base in Patrick Chung with Jackson Swim on deck.
As he comes set,
Kyle Smith delivers the pitch. It's upstairs. 2-1 the count on Sam Linscott.
2-1.
Caden Cornett will be out to pitch the next inning. He's allowed a single hit and only 3 base runners in this ball game. Excuse me, 4 base runners in this ball game. An incredible outing for Caden Cornett. Here's the 2-1. It's swung on. Well hit ball up the left field line. Sean will score standing. Sam Linscott being sent to second base, and that's an RBI stand-up double for Sam Linscott. What a night. He's reached all 4 times he's come up to the dish tonight. And an RBI double for Sam Linscott will extend the lead to 5-0. 5-0 will bring up Jackson Swim. 1 for 2 tonight with a hit by. He was hit by a pitch. He singled and drove in a run. A massive, massive ball game for the Merchants. Swim 0 for 1, as I mentioned, with an RBI single and was hit by a pitch that came around to score. This is a bouncing ball to the shortstop. The throw over is in time for the out, and that will retire the side. But the Merchants pick up 1 more run on 2 base hits and leave a man on. When we head back, we'll play the bottom of the 6th inning. Caden Cornett will look to shut down 9-1-2. Sam Ireland, Colton Sakamoto, and Brian Cromwell when we return. You're watching Everett Merchants Baseball. Stay with us. Welcome back. Number 34, Zach Boswell, making his Merchant debut on the mound, relieving Caden Cornett, who is in line for the win. He pitched 5 complete innings, allowing 1 run, walking 2 men, and allowing no runs, no strikeouts, but a very clean ball game for Caden Cornett. He faced 17 batters in those 5 innings. It's a debut for Zach Boswell. He'll face Sam Ireland, who's 0 for 1 tonight. Here's the pitch. It's low for ball 1. Boswell missing on his first pitch. We'll see what he comes with here. Here's the pitch. It's swung on and missed. An excellent breaking ball with a swing and a miss. Sam Boswell, or Zach Boswell rather, appears to have some good velocity.
The Twins won 6-2. The Indians won 8-3.
Good breaking ball as well. We'll see what he does with a 1-1 count. Quick short leg kick. This misses outside. 2-1. Boswell. It's not pitched in a little while. Here's the 2-1. It's a check swing ball. 3-1 the count. 5 runs on 7 hits for the Merchants. No runs on a single hit, and 2 errors committed by the Cowlitz Black Bears.
Nothing on the Mariners at the end of the 4th.
Here's the wind, and the 3-1 pitch is a foul tip, and the count will fill at 3-2. Jack Sheward shaking it off. That pitch caught a little piece of Jack. Jack joking around a little bit with the home plate umpire, Curtis Metzger. On deck is leadoff man Colton Sakamoto. The 3-2 pitch on the way. It's a swinging ball into center field for a single. A leadoff base hit for Sam Ireland. The second hit of the ball game for the Black Bears will bring up Colton Sakamoto with nobody away and a man on base, trailing 5-0 in the bottom of this sixth inning.
Here's the center fielder, number 8, Colton Sakamoto.
Does have 2 home runs on the year.
Sakamoto readies. Boswell comes set. Here's the pitch. It's worked quickly. It's hit into center field, but Sam Linscott is there for out number 1. That ball looks like it was hit significantly further than it was. It was loud off the bat, but able to get there in time is Sam Linscott for out number 1. It'll bring up Brian Cromwell 0 for 2 tonight. Boswell looking for a double play to get out of this inning cleanly. We do not know how long Boswell will work tonight. Here's the pitch from Cromwell, or here's the pitch to Cromwell. This pitch misses inside for ball 1. Bit of a rough call on that ball, but 1-0 the count.
Here comes the 1-0.
Boswell comes set, delivers the pitch. It's outside, says the home plate umpire. And 2-0 the count. 2 very close calls on the corners. 2-0 the count. Brian Cromwell on at first base.
Beating the Redmond Dudes of the PIO 8-2.
Here's the 2-0. It's grounded foul, and the count will tighten up a little bit at 2-1.
Yakima Valley Pittman. Dallas Knights and Portland Pickles are tied at 1 in the top of the 4th at Walker Stadium. And the Wenatchee Apple Sox Borleski Stadium are beating the
2-1 is the count to Brian Cromwell. Zach Boswell will ready. Runner goes. The pitch is inside. No throw. Uncontested stolen base. 3-1 the count. And a runner at second base on the stolen bag. Sam Ireland gets his first stolen base of the evening. Cromwell facing a 3-1 count to Zach Boswell. Base hit would score a run. Here's the pitch. It's low, and a walk issue to Cromwell will bring up Braden De Benedictus. De Benedictus 0 for 2 tonight. The ground ball would end the inning. 5 runs on 7 hits for the Merchants. No runs on 2 hits and 2 errors committed by the Bears. But they flip with runners on first and second. Here's the pitch from Boswell. It's off the hands, lifted, Chung over, and he will make the tough grab for out number 2, and a massive out number 2. Any out now within the inning. No worries of a sacrifice fly. With 2 outs in the inning, it'll bring up Josh Marchese. Marchese 1 for 1 with a walk and a single. Marchese playing first base this evening. And he's looking to drive in the first run of the ball game for the Black Bears. We play in the bottom of the 6th inning. Marchese sets up in the left-handed batter's box, facing new pitcher Zach Boswell, making his Merchant debut and working in a little bit of trouble. Boswell delivers the pitch. It's a ground ball up first base line, but foul. Till he grabs it in foul territory and will toss it home, or toss it to the pitcher rather. And the count is 0-1. And the Merchants dugout apparently has won an award for best dressed. Another award for this Merchants team. An interesting one. Did not know that was a thing that existed in this ballpark. Infield shifted to the right for the lefty. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. This one's lifted into left field. On comes Kobe Blunt. He's there and will make the catch for out number 3, and that will retire the side. The Merchants, the Black Bears, score no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and leave 2 men aboard. When we come back, we'll play the top of the 7th inning. Your score, the Merchants 5 and the Cowlitz Black Bears 0.